Have you ever had the feeling that someone in your family is like a dark cloud overshadowing your light? Have you ever wondered why certain people, who are supposed to love you, instead make you feel small and insignificant? Today, we're unmasking toxic relatives together. We'll uncover the 8 things they always do, so you can recognize them and protect yourself effectively. Family should be a safe harbor, but unfortunately, that's not always the case. Some relatives can become a source of stress and pain. Identifying these signs can help you protect yourself and find a path to peace. It's important that you watch this video until the end because you'll discover exactly how to protect yourself from these toxic dynamics and recognize the warning signs before it's too late. They make harmful comparisons. They constantly compare you to other family members or even outsiders, creating a sense of competition and envy. This behavior not only undermines your self-esteem, but also makes you feel inadequate and never good enough. They make you believe that who you are and what you do are never enough, fueling frustration and insecurity. Harmful comparisons fail to acknowledge your unique value and qualities, instead pushing you to see yourself through a distorted lens, where every success is diminished and every mistake is magnified. This competitive, envious environment can destroy your self-confidence and your dreams, leaving you feeling stuck and unable to move forward. But remember, you're not a copy of anyone. You're unique, and your experiences, skills, and qualities are one of a kind. They use you as an emotional punching bag. When they have a bad day, they unload all their frustrations onto you, treating you like an emotional punching bag. This behavior is deeply unfair and harmful because you don't deserve to be the target of other people's negative emotions. Every time it happens, you feel overwhelmed, confused, and vulnerable, as if you're the cause of their distress. But the reality is that their difficulties and frustrations belong to them, and you're not obligated to carry the weight of their emotions. Being treated as an emotional outlet undermines your self-esteem and emotional well-being, leaving you in a constant state of tension and stress. It's important that you recognize this behavior and set clear boundaries. You're not a punching bag. You're a person with feelings and needs that deserve respect. They stir up trouble. They try to drive you away from friends and other family members, creating an atmosphere of emotional dependency and loneliness. They seem incapable of living without causing conflict within the family, constantly generating tension and discord. This behavior is extremely toxic because it undermines your most valuable relationships, leaving you feeling isolated and vulnerable. Their strategy is to isolate you, to make you emotionally dependent on them, so that you have no one else to turn to for support and comfort. Their manipulation and constant creation of conflict serve to maintain control over you, making you believe that chaos and tension are normal. They belittle your dreams. Every one of your aspirations is ridiculed or minimized, making you doubt your abilities and goals. This attitude is extremely harmful because your ambitions are an integral part of your identity and personal growth. When someone belittles your dreams, they try to extinguish the inner light that drives you to improve and achieve new milestones. It's essential that you recognize the value of your aspirations and not let anyone make you feel like they're unimportant or unattainable. They invade your personal space. They don't respect your moments of solitude or your personal interests, interfering in every aspect of your life. This behavior is deeply invasive and shows a lack of respect for your individuality and needs. Everyone needs space to reflect, grow, and recharge, and when these boundaries are not respected, it creates a suffocating and stressful environment. You have the right to carve out moments for yourself, to pursue your interests without feeling judged or controlled. They make you feel invisible. They ignore your successes and your emotions, making you feel transparent and unimportant. This behavior is devastating because it deeply undermines your self-esteem and sense of personal worth. When your achievements are ignored and your emotions are overlooked, it feels as if you don't exist or don't matter. But you do matter. Every emotion and every achievement of yours deserves to be recognized and celebrated. They play the victim. They always position themselves as the victims in every situation, manipulating your guilt and thus gaining control over your actions. This behavior is a subtle form of emotional manipulation that can be extremely destructive. When someone constantly acts like a victim, they manage to distort reality, making you feel responsible for their problems and unhappiness. In this way, your choices and actions are guided not by your true desires and needs, but by the pressure to relieve their supposed pain. They use love as a bargaining tool. They make their affection feel conditional on your behavior, turning love into a currency to get what they want. This attitude is extremely manipulative and harmful because it distorts the purest meaning of love, which should be unconditional and sincere. When someone makes you believe that their affection depends on how well you meet their expectations or conform to their desires, they're exerting emotional control. This makes you feel constantly under pressure, insecure, and unable to be yourself. Love should never be a bargaining tool, but a mutual gift that nurtures and supports both parties. And you? Have you recognized any of these behaviors in your family relationships? Leave a comment below with your family experiences and tell us how these warnings will help you recognize and deal with negative relatives in your life. Remember, you deserve respect, love, and authenticity in your relationships. Don't let anyone make you feel less than who you are. Take control of your life, set your boundaries, and surround yourself with people who value you. You are an extraordinary person and deserve the best. We thank you immensely for watching this video. If this content was helpful to you, we kindly ask you to give us your valuable like and subscribe to the Pearls of Wisdom channel if you haven't already. Your support is essential to us. Also, share it with anyone you think might benefit from it. See you in the next video.